Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another Cooking with Wayne. We are going to be doing beef stew today, and these are all our ingredients that we have set out, and we're going to do it in our pressure cooker / crock pot. So what we're going to do first is I'll show you the ingredients that I have. I have the carrots. This is about one bag of those baby carrots. I cut them in half, and then I wash them and I place them in the bowl. This is about 4 white potatoes, and you also can use risotto potatoes or red potatoes, whichever potatoes that you decide that you want to use. So I just tuck these and I cut them up into nice sized cubes. And this is about 2 onions, 2 white onions. I did the same, cut these up into nice sizes. As you can see, they're not as, small and cut up fine. So you want them a nice size for the chunks for your stew. This is about a little half cup of green peppers. So, and then we have our seasonings, of course. We have our Lowry seasoned salt. We have a regular salt here, onion seasoning, black pepper, garlic salt over here, and we also have over here some beef broth, so we'll be adding that to it as well. And this is about 2.5 cups of beef broth right here. And you also can add water or any other stock you want to add to it as well. This is the pan that we're going to put the beef meat in, which is the beef cubes. You'll see these, and you can see it on the top. It says good for stewing. We like a lot of meat, so I added another little one next to it. So we like it nice and beefy, and they're gonna be nice and flavorful. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and get started. So go ahead and start washing the beef. That's what we're gonna do. All these are already been washed and cleaned, so make sure those was done so I didn't have to jump into that as well and make a really long video. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the meat, get that nice and washed. I also like to wash out the little plate here so I can put the beef back in. Also make sure your sink is nice and clean, which I cleaned it out in case you were wondering. I cleaned the sink out so I can get the beef in there and wash it, get it all nice and washed up real good. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer it over to this pan here. I'm gonna go ahead and start with our seasonings and start seasoning it up real good. Good. And then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix it all in really nice. Then what we're gonna do with this beef is we're gonna take it over the stove to the frying pan. We're going to brown it off. We're gonna add a little flour to it so it can get a nice caramel brownness to it and start creating so it can hold that flavor in it so it can cook well so when we have it cooking. So we'll bring this over, that up, and you'll see how it come out like that. We'll bring it over to the stove where I have a pan for you. And you can see here, I have a little bit of flour in this little plate right here. And you just wanna sprinkle it over it like this. You don't need a whole lot of it, but a nice little amount. Then I'm gonna mix it up a little bit here. You know how I'm spreading it out, so you don't want it all clumped together. So you want to spread it so it can have room to cook. Make it nice and even. Then we're gonna let that cook and brown really nice. And we'll come back and we'll check on it then when I got all of it nice and brown, and we'll move on to the next stage. All right, we're back and we're gonna go ahead and take this beef out. This is good, and this is how you want it. I like this. That's good right there. Everything's nice and brown. You got some still a little light, but it's brown on the other side. There we go. That's what we want. That's perfect right there. Aroma smells so good on it. So we're gonna take that up and we're gonna go ahead and add it to the pot over here. And then what I do is I lean the pan back so all the grease can go to the back. And I just take it and I just slide it out. So that's the meat in there. So that's sitting back and waiting on the next ingredients to come in. So we're gonna set this on the stove. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring over the onions and green peppers. We'll get that nice and sauteed up. Take the onions and the green peppers and we'll take that over. And you can saute those together. That's no problem. Sauteed up. Then when that's done, we'll come back and we'll show you how that's looking and then we'll add it to the pot as well. All right, we're back and the timer's done. So it's saying that it's finished cooking. So let's check it out and see how we looking here. I already let the steam out of it, so in case you're wondering why the steam isn't going everywhere. So we'll take that out. There we go. And we'll take and go in there. Oh yeah, that came out real good. Nice, it smells awesome. And you can see all the veggies in there. The meat, everything's together. So that looks really good. Stir that up a little bit more. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get us a plate, which I already have prepared here, a little bowl. And then we're gonna take some of this good beef stew, take that up, and then we're just gonna lay it right over the top of that, just like so. Then we'll take some of the broth on it, get that running over. And there we go. And then for our finishing touches, we'll take some nice blueberry cornbread. It's really nice. Oh, it smells good. Look at all that aroma. We'll set that right on the side, and then we'll garnish it a little bit with our parsley flakes. Put a little bit of that in there. And we are done. And you can just look at it as it goes in the rice. You scoop that up with it. Oh yeah, that's ready to go. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the video on that one. And I would like to thank everybody for watching. We will see you on the next run. The beef stew turned out great. Thank you for watching and God bless.